Leaving the home for medical appointments, family events, or other activities often becomes a cumbersome process for a person with advanced stage Parkinson's. These outings are sometimes needed, so it is important to consider methods that promote safety and decrease caregiver burden. Consider scheduling appointments at times when your loved one is rested and his PD medications are most likely to be working well. Depending on the person's endurance, it can help to schedule a few appointments on the same day, especially if they are located in the same clinic or medical complex. Pack a small bag with extra medications, liquids, snacks, and/or incontinence pads if you will be away from home for a while. Make sure that the person with Parkinson's is dressed for the climate when leaving the house. Regardless of weather, you might want to bring a small shawl or lap blanket with you. Make sure your home is accessible. Outside stairways should have sturdy railings in place. If the person with Parkinson's can't negotiate steps, consider installing a ramp to exit the home. Make sure you work with a professional who understands the slope needed for safe walking or wheelchair transport. The ramp should not be too steep.
Levon is a good traveler in the car. We had to give up aircraft public transportation almost entirely. We've tried Amtrak, a trip to DC and back. Not a good plan. It just does not work at her stage with Parkinson. But she's a good traveler by car.
To get into the family car for transport, make sure your loved one moves close to the car with proper body alignment, turning to sit down safely on the car seat before moving legs into the car. A slippery, satin-based fabric or cushion can make it easier for your loved one to move and position himself once seated. Some people get a portable handle that can be easily slid into place to serve as an armrest, allowing push-off during transfers. Other simple additions include a seat belt hand grasp, which allows the person to more easily reach across and grab the belt to pull it across his body, or a seat belt extender designed to make the seat belt easier to align and lock into place. If your loved one needs to bring a walker or wheelchair, make sure you know how you will safely lift and store these in your vehicle. You may want to get a transport wheelchair for outings. Transport chairs are lighter and more portable than standard wheelchairs, but are not designed for heavy or continual use in the home. Get a walker you can fold for transport. It is a good idea to practice putting the chair and walker in the trunk or back seat of your vehicle before the day of the outing to make sure you know how to lift it safely. Practice will also make sure it all fits. A physical therapist can help you find the right items and design a method that works best for you. Electric wheelchairs or scooters are often not portable enough to be stored in a standard car trunk, which may limit ability to use them outside the home. Preparing for a person with Parkinson's to leave the house can be a lot of work, but the change of scenery can also be beneficial. Watch Part 2 of Travel and Transportation for more tips to make the trips easier.